And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Down low. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Out to Leonard. Well, Grant, what should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game. And here's James. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Zubac. Outside Harden. James with the rebound. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He feels good about their chances if they can prevent Kawhi Leonard from taking over. We're talking about a first ballot Hall of Famer who can score from all three levels and can take your best scorer out of the game. I asked him, so what's the plan? He said, survive.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And the dunk by Leonard.
And that's the high motor, the long strides we're always talking about with Leonard. Killing it in transition.
James can't get it to go. And it's the Clippers ball. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time.
Shit, man, come on. It's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
A nice shot by Doncic.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Pass to Powell. Outside for Harden. Clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons. Not the first, certainly not the last time we've seen this. LeBron finding airspace.
On the wing, Harden. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside Jones. Launches it. Rebounded by the Lakers. James, left side. The three. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. The Clippers trail. Here's Leonard. Can't hit that one. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Powell with a steal. Here's Harden. Some solid defense from James. Doncic right side. Hachimura from long range. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. And the Clippers with the ball. Leonard left side. Here's Harden. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Did you say he wanted it more?
To the paint. Hayes. It's rebounded by Zubac.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Back to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's blocked. To the inside. James, that's good. James has gotten his second bucket.
LeBron James in full speed right there. What size and skill coming down the lane.
Timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Okay, man. Vex.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach wants to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
You know, check out, man. This will play, God. See, I'm going to play the rubber. Check out, let's see, man. Lamb basement. I'll make it one jail, Lamb basement. Okay.
.36 seconds left in the first quarter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Reeves. Hayes inside. Crafty move. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Pass to Mills. To the middle.
Man, good whistle there.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Simmons.
They put two shell at Simmons first.
5 ticks left to play in the first. And some nice defense there to win the quarter. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Clippers on top. They're up by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
I don't team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. And there's James from the arc. That shot off the mark. The Clippers lead by 3. And that one's good. Simmons has got 6.
So fluid in the open court. Simmons can beat you in a variety of ways. That time as a finisher.
Pass to Reeves. Hachimura in the post. Puts up a 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss.
Shit, man.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Kept alive. Oh, just couldn't take the lead. They had the chances. Came up empty. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
And there's the call on Drew Eubanks. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Lakers trail by 6. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Look, with the size and athleticism of LeBron James, he gives you more problems than a math book.
Inside, fires it. Misses the baby hook. The Lakers with the ball. To the inside. Koloko.
Come on,
He
man.
got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Patrick Mills picks one up, and he knocks down the first one. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Eubanks. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Dunn outside. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Dunn. Back to Eubanks. And it's Koloko with the rebound. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. To the middle. Here's Koloko. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Koloko 4 points in the quarter.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. Timeout. That's his first foul of the game. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For the Clippers. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. The drive by Reeves. And it's Koloko missing. Zubac's with it. Yet to see a basket. Leonard outside. Double team on Leonard. Down low. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive. A much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Harden with it. Now Doncic defending. Here's Leonard. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Here's Christie. Now Harden. 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Leonard can't get it to go. On the wing, Reeves. Let's go with a 3. That's no good. He's 0 for 4. And so here are the Clippers. Here's Harden. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Harden's got 6 points.
Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of it.
Doncic, no good.
Okay.
This will be his third free throw of the game.
Oh, boy, this motion.
That's good from
I'm
Harden.
going to see.
Ooh, poked away. And it's
Okay.
out of bounds.
The people might
Clippers
share that.
able to retain possession here.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Here's Leonard. And that's not going to go. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Clippers on top. They lead by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And timeout called by Ty Lue. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Here's Harden. Simmons with it. Hayes picks him up. And it's Simmons missing. Lakers trail by 3. Doncic on the wing. Pass to Hachimura. To the paint. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Right side Harden. Outside Simmons. Back to Harden. 5 on the clock. It's tipped.
Shit, man.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Here's James. Out left to the wing. Here's Doncic. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Powell with it. Picked up by James. Out to Powell. And they pick up 2. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Powell can play with some power. Even at 6'3", 6'4", he's got a good base.
And no matter how many minutes he gets, Norm Powell is always ready to shoot, Brent.
Oh, man, B.A. Norman Powell has consistently been in that be-ready club off the bench. I mean, he can come in and score a bunch of points for his team and spark the offense. But this guy has been aggressive from day one, and it doesn't matter where he is, he knows his role.
Back to Hayes. No good there. Oh, solid D from Leonard. On the drive, Kawhi. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
You just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
There's a screen by Lynn. Down low. And stolen by Simmons.
Come on, Simmons. Come on, Simmons.
The Lakers trail.
Come on,
and
Simmons.
there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Vanderbilt. That one's no good. Len. And at last, they get one to fall. Len's got his first basket.
This guy's got a great nose for the offensive glass, and I like how he used those long arms that time to reach up, snag that rebound.
Sit.
Got a piece of
Simon.
it. Left side, Finney-Smith. Pass to Vincent. Back to Finney-Smith. To the middle. Here's Len. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, Len's not going to settle for anything else. A dunk on the inside goes up strong.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And he makes it.
You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. Okay. No question about his abilities.
Now wasting no time to let that one rip.
Pass to Lynn. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. The Clippers in the lead. Three-pointer, Harden. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
So much of Harden's work happens at the top of the key, but he can also work you over from the corners.
Here's Lynn. Pass to Vanderbilt. Parked it down low that time.
Okay.
Got hit with the 3-second call.
Okay.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
They're just giving away a
Nale.
The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
John.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here are the Clippers now. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Here's Mills. Rebounded by the Lakers. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to James. Here's Koloko. The shot's good on the assist by James. Koloko's got 6 points.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Up in time. The shot that time not on target. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Clippers on top. They lead by 3. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And timeout called by Ty Lue, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Lakers trail by 3. It's James on the wing. Hachimura, right side. It's stolen by Dunn. Here we go. Harden can't hit.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
The Clippers lead by 3. To the inside. And it's
Come on,
Simmons missing.
Come on, Simmons.
Inside. Hayes.
Simmons.
Off by Hayes.
Okay.
We talk a lot about the monster games that LeBron James has and putting a bunch of points on the board, but sometimes we just forget about how brilliant a playmaker and passer he is.
Down low. Here's Simmons. Dunn outside. And stolen by Reeves. Here's Hachimura. James outside. Now here's Hayes. Simmons brings the double team. 6 to shoot. Powell with a steal. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
You want to make it no good time out. Yeah, but we don't come out, man.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. And the Clippers miss again.
Oh, check, come on, man.
A block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Hachimura sets a screen. Kicks it to Doncic. To take the lead. Leonard pulls down the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Simmons, no good.
Shut up, Simmons.
The Lakers trail. Kicks it to Doncic. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance to the 3-point play. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Come on, man.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Outside Harden. Shot clock at 6.
And 1! Yeah!
Misses the layup. Hachimura outside to the middle. Here's Hayes. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Come on, man.
And it's a 4-point Laker lead.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Pass to Harden. Screen by Leonard. To win the cold spell. Rebounded by LeBron.
Come on, man.
The Lakers lead by 4. Nice move. The rebound by Simmons. To the paint. Rebound
Come on, Leonard.
Lakers.
Come on, Leonard. Let me stop fella.
look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Hayes misses. Clippers trail by 4. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Harden surveying the D. Back to Powell. The 3 is
I'm trying to shoot it rapid.
Doncic goes down the board.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Simmons. Back to Harden. Count it!
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
To the inside. Hayes nails the baby hook.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Down low. Back to Powell.
Foul.
Can't cash it in from the high post.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Here's Hayes. Hachimura from long range. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one.
No,
A
no, no.
very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here are the Lakers now.
Really good night.
They're on a 15-4 run. Inside. Here's Hayes. Misses in close. So we see the Lakers get the win here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They
It's in my Parliament fucking ratty. Violent, man. Côté. C'est pour game nan. Man ba game nan. Wala si ba game on game moshe. Kaka. No. Ça y est, star. Box. Oh, monsieur pas là, papa. Il n'est pas là. Bon, boxer, monsieur pas là, il n'est pas là. Malbo. Malbo Denver avant. Où est Denver là? On va Kerry. Débat-toi Kerry, oui. On tête, monsieur. Allez. Allez. On va essayer de battre Kerry, man. What's fucking soft, man? Nice. Man. Let me tell you nice. Move the podium Steve.
we'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. This
You already pushed some, but I got to miss. Friends, man.
is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
Oh, hey, how about big that? Time right there. Big time. Woo. Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoy sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch. Love the force and focus that Butler plays this game with. That was reflected in the finish.
On the wing, Hachimura puts up a three. The Warriors pull it in.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
To the paint. Here's Post. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Pass to James. Tries the spin move. Oh, and
I'm there for that. You got to press it for LeBron, you know.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
They set the pick. Here's Curry. James with the rebound. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hachimura outside. On the wing, Reeves. And the three off target. Here's Golden State. Butler on the wing. Here's Curry. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
The ball handling of Steph is sometimes undervalued. I mean, he's much more than a shooter. This guy has mad skills as a handler.
Outside Reeves. Hachimura from long range. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Butler. Outside, Green. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. No good there. Some solid defense from Hayes. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside Reeves. Pass to James. And another three for the Lakers.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch and shoot ability.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him? Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, but emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, D.A.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Robin!
The Lakers lead by 4. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Moody. Let's go with a 3. And it's Doncic missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Outside Moody. Green, a screen. Outside Butler. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Moody from outside. Rebounded by LeBron. James double team. Here's Doncic. The rebound by Post.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Outside Curry. Outside Green. Back to Curry. To get back on track. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's James. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Right side Butler. Green, a screen. Missed inside. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Lakers on top, up by 3. Let's take a quick break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Peton bala no men, todo peton. Aka Messi. Peton bala no men.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Warriors trail by 3. Here's Curry. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Rui Hachimura.
You got to be careful how you guard Curry. Because he's so skilled with the ball and as a shooter, he's able to figure out ways to draw fouls.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Inside, Koloko.
Shit, man.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, it's no secret that LeBron James is an outstanding passer. Boy, I love his vision in the pick and roll.
Curry's shot is off. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
James double teamed. Takes the three. And it's Doncic missing. The Warriors trailing. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And here's Curry. He's got 10.
Shit.
James with the block.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Hachimura outside. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The shot by James, no good.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Moody with it. Picked up by Reeves. Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Lakers in the lead. Left side Reeves. Three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Down low. Here's Moody. The kick out. Curry. To stop the drought.
Come on, Terry. Come on, Master. We have a match to man.
He's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Koloko. And he takes it in for the layup off
So,
a very
freak,
nice
man.
feed. And the Lakers lead by 4. Now here's Podziemski. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Doncic up strong. James. And it's James with the jam.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
What they pay to man? Pay some para, no man.
Warriors trail by 6. Here's Butler. They can't stop the run with that one. Left side Reeves. James outside. Misses the 3.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Armstrong, no good.
Come on.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Doncic. Hachimura outside. Doncic outside. Off target from outside. To the middle. Outside Kuminga. Hield with the ball. Off target with the 3. And so that's the end of the first half. Lakers ahead. They lead by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Warriors trail by 6. Curry with it. Hayes picks him up. Outside Podziemski. And stolen by Reeves. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Golden State. Right side Podziemski. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain an aggressive approach, guys. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Pass to Doncic. Lets it fly from 18. The rebound by Post.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
The kick out, Curry. There's a screen. Butler on the wing. 4-3.
Come on, Butler!
And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. Pass to Hayes. Over Butler. Tries again. Hachimura outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Sutsy back there.
Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. Working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it
That's a
hasn't always
foul,
been this
man.
way for this franchise.
That's a
Yeah,
foul.
they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Warriors trail by 7. Up top, Curry. Right side, Moody. Back to Curry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, fearless play from Curry inside. Going up against tough defense and getting fouled while shooting.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. And anything short of that is a failure.
Fuck,
Hey,
come
shot's
on, man.
good.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Green with the ball. No points yet. Outside Butler. The kick out. Curry. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Yes. Guess what? 1 second lang. Up Kalisa. Yeah.
Los Angeles leading by...
Don't allow me.
Seven. Pass to Vanderbilt. A minute 37 left in the 3rd quarter. Drops in the 3. Finney Smith's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Got a hand on it.
Some aggressive defense from Finney Smith, allowing him to deny that shot.
Come on, man.
Outside Vanderbilt. It's stolen by Green. Healed on the wing. No points so far. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. Here's Vincent. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun. Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
To the inside. Outside for Green. Outside Curry. To end the run. Green able to hit
Yeah,
from
put
3.
there. I'm making that on shooter.
Got to
Put
respect
there.
Green
La.
at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Pass to Connect. Overhealed. And it's Connect missing. Len hits the layup after the sweet pump fake.
Come on, man.
to
Let
the
me
D.
see.
Len's got 4 points in the quarter.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Outside Curry. Back to Green. Len
Come on,
pulls it in.
Green.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Vincent, right side. Inside. Green with the defensive effort. Got it up. Doesn't go for him.
Come on, Gary, man.
So it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They're communicating. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head. In the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Lakers have possession. Vincent, right side. Oh, Green with a block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame.
Come on, Gary, man.
Here are the Lakers now. They lead by 11. Kept alive. It's not going to go for him. Outside Curry. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Down low. Here's Lynn. The rebound by Post. Warriors trail by 11. Outside Butler. Emphatic finish from Butler.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball forward.
Pass to Lynn. Buries it down low.
And the Lakers lead by
11.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Just fucking...
And the Warriors making a switch here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. There's Kuminga. Rejected by James. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Outside Kuminga. Out to the wing. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Looney. Blocked again! Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. That free throw good from James.
Physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
It's James on the wing. No good that time. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Looney. Outside for Butler. Curry looking it over. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Those free throws.
And And so Curry nails both of them.
They can't hold Curry.
It's
It's
not
because
luck
of
that
the
he's so
Curry.
steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Hachimura left side. Outside Reeves. To the middle. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
Luka uses
It's a
his
top
body
man,
to
man.
create
Yeah, he's
space
top
and then
man.
finds the inside look.
Pass to Kuminga. Outside Curry. It's tipped. And they get it back. Outside Butler. Now Curry. Clock is at 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Right, fucking pinguim. That many soon.
A minute 53 left in the game. Guarded by Moody. Nice D from Moody.
Come on, man.
Warriors trail
Get
by
Pablo.
11. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Butler. The floater. The Lakers with a rebound. Doncic outside. James deciding where to go with it. Here's Hayes. Out to James. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Lakers.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And it was a reliably
Well,
solid
let's take it
performance
easy
from
now.
one of their key guys. A tremendous game for LeBron James.
I think his authoritative defense was huge for them tonight. He established early that he wasn't allowing easy buckets.
Pass to Curry. To the paint.
What's up, really fine, man?
He misses the free throw.
You know? I'm mal man.
And he does get the second one. And that brings him
Ele
within
dá pra
10.
ele passer, ele consegue me levar anexar. Como que eu vou jogar
And
anexar?
Doncic has got the ball here
Vamos lá,
for Los
pua, balão.
Angeles. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Banked it in off the glass.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Você quer que Kerry do? Você vai querer que Kerry do? Alô, Kaka. Você não deve jogar Kerry, man. Vai de curar Kerry.
The first free throw is good.
Nah. But job what I see.
That one misses. From deep, here's Doncic. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. This one's...
One do spread. Something for a pretty job one examine.
This weekend, K25.
The theater has 4 new modes waiting for you. One of the coolest new theater events this week is 2v2 bonus assists, where you can earn an extra point for every assisted score. Dimer time.
You'll also find quick 3v3, 1v